Somebody commented on my last video. They was like, the game is dead, y'all. Yeah, it's time to accept it. I think she has a point. I think she's starting to make some sense now. The game might be dead, y'all. We got to start getting creative. We got to dress up like bartenders. We got to fake like we're bartenders. What's up, honeybees? It's your girl Z Medusa back with another video. With another video. Oh, with another. With another. I feel like I need some wine. Should I get some wine? I'm probably funnier when I'm drunk. I don't know. It's so crazy because I planned to film this video today and then I got sad because y'all know I'm bipolar. And then I was like, and then I saw something on Instagram and I was like, you know what? I should film a video. I've been getting the tea lately. I've been getting the tea all over the dancer locker room. Shout out to my favorite Instagram page. Well, second to the shade room because the shade room be having all the tea. But the dancer locker room, y'all are close second. Y'all are definitely a close second. Amidst all the stripper bowl and the girl falling off the pole and going viral. It's so much going on in the community right now. This has been going on for like a couple years now. Where you got, I don't know if you guys remember, I'm gonna insert some clips. Like I'm always inserting clips. A couple years ago, this whole stripper strike came about. Strippers in New York City going on strike because they felt like the bartenders were taking their money. I don't want to say they feel like they're taking their money, but they technically are taking their money. I don't know if you guys have danced in New York City. I'm from up north. I'm from Massachusetts, so New York is literally like a 2-hour drive. So I'll travel to New York. I'll travel to CT to work sometimes. So I have worked in New York City. I didn't have the best experience. I really didn't. When I did go to New York, I was only used to really strip clubs in Massachusetts. So I wasn't really used to like big city. Like I danced in Boston, like right in the city, like the Glass Slipper. But I wasn't really used to like big clubs like that. I hadn't been to Florida to work yet. I hadn't really ventured out. I hadn't been to Texas to work yet. So I didn't really know what to expect. And everybody knows like New York City's wild. Like, so of course it's going to be hectic. But what I will say is that there was money there. It was definitely some funny business going on in the club. But that's anywhere. Favoritism. Favoritism is big in the strip clubs. Like girls that are regulars. If it's your home club, everybody knows you. Managers are going to fuck with you. Bartenders are going to fuck with you. Everybody's going to fuck with you. Customers are going to know you by name if it's your home club. So you know when you're a new girl in another city, bitches like to bully. Like they call themselves bullying. I'm not that kind of stripper, but most strippers know when you go to a new club or a new city that's not your city and these bitches don't know you, automatically they're gonna try to bully. Like bitches is not friendly. You might meet a couple friendly strippers, but bitches is overall not friendly like that. So that's to be expected. But the issue wasn't really with the strippers. The issue was really with the bartenders. But you know what I don't like about New York strip clubs is the way that they are set up. The stage is in the middle of the bar. Does that make sense to anybody? Like say this is the stage. Well, this is the bar. There's like literally a cut out circle. Take that square out and that's the stage there in the middle. Like it's up higher of course, but it's in the middle. And all around here in the edges is the bar. Does that make sense? I don't think that setup makes sense. I don't know who designed that layout in New York City. That shit don't make no sense. Because the customers sit at the bar. So how... Come on, y'all. You could do it. Put two and two together. How can the money possibly make it to the strippers? You get what I'm saying? I'm going to insert some clips for y'all because it doesn't add up. And yes, That is the bartenders right there, taking the money off stage, shaking ass, all that, caught red-handed. We see you. We can literally see you, sis. It really doesn't add up. If these customers are sitting around the edge and they're throwing the money's only going to reach so far. So when I was there, me and my dance partner were on stage, and they make you go up with other girls. Like, you don't have to know them. They do it by random. They just pick names and you go up on that set with whatever girl. Me and my dance partner got lucky. So it was me and her up there, but it was also another girl. So I think there was 2 or 3 poles, and we were dancing, and the girl was all the way on this side of the, on this side of the stage. And so guys were attempting to tip us, but you can only throw money so far. You know that shit flies in the wind. You can only throw money so far. So the money is really going on the floor where the bartenders are. And then the bartenders, I caught a couple bartenders sweeping the money onto the floor, off the stage, onto the floor, off the stage. Like, what? No. Unacceptable. Completely unacceptable. And they're twerking. That's the killing part about this, is they're twerking. Like, don't get me wrong, I know bartenders are supposed to be flirtatious, they're supposed to converse with the customers, but I don't recall that being in the job description. Like, they wear these little clothes, they are dressed damn near like strippers. And they're twerking, barely making drinks. Or they're making drinks and twerking. How does that work? I don't know. Somebody make it make sense. I don't know. You know, bartenders are supposed to wear like the fishnets and little booty shorts and cute stuff like that. Have their titties up with the corsets and stuff. But I never knew them to be in like 2 pieces with their booties completely showing, skin out. I don't remember that. I might have seen a little bartender do a little titty jiggle. Maybe a little titty jiggle. But I've never really seen bartenders. You know what I'm saying? Like, in anywhere else I've worked, I've never seen that. But in New York City, oh, them bartenders are ruthless. I think Maino, he's the one that of the article that I saw. On the Dancer Locker Room, they posted the article where Maino, the rapper, did an interview talking about how bartenders are the new strippers. Like, they're taking over the hustle because they making so much money. Then these bartenders are like Dream Doll. I don't know if y'all know Dream Doll. She was on Bad Girls Club. She's a rapper now. She's very well known now. But she used to be a freaking bartender. Bernice Burgos used to be a bartender, and I believe that they were in New York City. And girls like that, if they're getting hired to be bartenders, obviously you know their following is out the fucking ass. All they gotta do is make a post, oh, come see me tonight, I'm gonna be there, catch me if you can, and the niggas are gonna come swarming. And especially the ballers, you know they got celebrities that follow them, you know that they are very well known, you know they have fucking a fan club of niggas. So of course the niggas is gonna come. And then he said something about how strippers are doctors or nurses or teachers or they're moms, and they have jobs and they have families and stuff, and so it's kind of like discreet. Like I was saying in my last video, being a dancer used to be discreet. Like, it wasn't really popping like that for you to be on social media bragging and boasting about being a dancer. So that's what Maino said. He was like, yeah, the dancers try to keep it low key. They can't make a post saying this, that, come see me, and expect a crazy fucking flood of niggas to come. The bartenders can do that though, and then they're wearing this scandalous shit, so niggas already got their eye on them. And even if they weren't wearing this scandalous shit, their Instagram posts are usually bikini, lingerie. You know how they be doing ads for Fashion Nova and Savage X Fenty and all that. So of course, like, these niggas is coming there to see the eye candy. And then sometimes the thing about dancing too is like, it's a fantasy. Sometimes strippers are too revealing. You know what I'm saying? So they might come and want to see something that's a little bit more covered up. So there's that. But I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I think they taking over the game, y'all. But then the strippers went on strike because they felt like it's unfair. I think the setup is unfair. even if the guys wanted to tip the girls, how? Like, we ended up not even really making a bag like that. Like, we really didn't make much. Like, because even if the guy did like us and did want to tip us, like, it's almost impossible for that money to fly past the bar, past the liquor or behind the bar, past the bartenders, past the floor space where the bartenders are, and all the way to the stage. Come on now, that's highly unlikely. Like, the money's gonna fall somewhere else before it makes it to the stage. Let's be realistic here. So I don't know, we gotta step our game up, ladies. Somebody commented on my last video, they was like, the game is dead, y'all. Yeah, it's time to accept it. I think she has a point. I think she's starting to make some sense now. The game might be dead, y'all. We got to start getting creative. We got to dress up like bartenders. We got to fake like we're bartenders. Yo, see? I'm onto something. There's not going to be no more strip clubs left. It's just going to be straight bars with bartenders. Sexy ass bartenders. Ain't going to be no more strip clubs, y'all. We got to do something. They need to change that setup in New York, though, because I don't see no other clubs like that. At this point, I blame whoever designed strip clubs. I can't blame the bartenders, because what? Like, dog eat dog world, if the money's falling in my lap, I'm going to grab it. Like, I don't know what to say. I blame whoever designed strip clubs, because that shit don't make no sense. That shit's ass backwards. And the bartenders don't need to be twerking either. That's a little too much. Y'all already are flirty. You guys can have more interaction with the guys than we can. Like, you already have the advantage. And bartenders in general, you get tips regardless. There's no guy on this planet. You might get a couple broke niggas, but majority of guys, when they buy a beer, they're at least gonna tip you $1. A nigga can sit and stare at you all night and not give you a dime when you're dancing. Not give you one single dime. He could sit at the bar and talk your ear off and not give you one single dollar, but if he buy that drink, you're getting a tip. So it's kind of like you guys already have the upper hand. You don't really need to be twerking. That's kind of unfair. And you ain't got nothing covering your ass. Like, the most you could do is a little titty shake. Do a little titty shake. Do a little titty shake. You'll be alright. You'll be alright. You ain't got to do all that. But I don't think we should be going on strike. I think we need to get more creative. We got to get more creative than that. Going on strike ain't going to do nothing but piss them off a little bit more. We gotta do something else, but I don't know what to do. You guys give me ideas what we should do. It's hard to work the floor. It's so packed. All the seats is covered at the bar. Like, these clubs in New York are so packed. Every single seat is usually covered. So it's hard to even get a seat to sit down and mingle with a dude. Like, it's really, really difficult. It's like, New York City is like, you have to have a big name. You gotta be lit as fuck on stage. Stage presence, everything. And you have to have a big name. Because even if your stage presence is lit, if a nigga don't really, if a nigga don't, it's all about the energy in the club. So if a dude sees nobody's tipping you, he's probably not going to tip you. It's strategy. It's strategy behind it. And that's what the bartenders do too. They call in people, niggas and ballers that they know with money because they have a big following on social media. They'll call these people with money, have them come in intentionally to spend money on them to make it look good, and that makes everybody else want to go crazy too. When you see money going in the air, you can't just stand there. That make you look like a bum. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta feed off the energy. So I don't know. Stage presence is important, but your following is really important when you're in big cities. Like, Miami's cool. Miami's cool. You don't really gotta be big like that to make a lot of money. You just gotta be at the right spot and look good. So Miami, I will say that they're a little bit more fair. Houston is cutthroat. I will say Houston is so fucking cutthroat. Dallas and like Fort Worth and like the white areas, that's money. I'm telling you, I made so much money. I made like literally, I can't make this up. I was there for like 5 days and I made like minimum $700 a day every single day that I worked in Fort Worth. Cabaret North or something, yo, that club's lit. I made so much money there. But Houston, cutthroat. NYC, cutthroat. Boston is a little racist. I'm gonna say that Boston is a little bit racist, but it's not cutthroat like that. Atlanta, I have yet to go to Atlanta, and I kind of don't even want to go to Atlanta because I just hear the bullshit about Atlanta. Like, that shit gutter. Like, no, I don't think it's for me. But I might, go check it out one day. But certain areas, you got to know where to go. We can't blame the bartenders. We just got to be smart with our decisions. Don't go to no fucking booming ass club on no event night and pay all this house fee, over $100 in house, with a bunch of bitches there. You know you're not gonna make much money. You're not gonna make much money. It sucks, but that's the truth. So I don't know. We don't figure it out, ladies. Hang in there. The game might be on life support. We're not gonna say the game is dead. The game is not dead yet. It's on life support. We could still do CPR on the game. It ain't dead yet. Mark my words. We're gonna have a comeback. I believe in us. Stay strong, ladies. I love you so much, honeybees. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe. Come join my garden. Come get lit with me, lit with Z. Follow me on Instagram at ZEE13_. And that's really the only social media that I use right now. So follow me on Instagram for sure. I'll catch you on the flip. Bye.